See you in hell, all of you folks, they call me Ells, you don't wanna smoke. They say I was bugging and tripping and leave. Now I'm in Publix, they itching to please.
Okay.
Taking up pictures like homie say cheese. Women do love it, they gifted me please.
Talk that shit.
Must be mistaken your mind on vacation. No worries, I do got something to put it in place.
Yeah.
You say your peoples made this producers, right?
Yeah.
Shout them out. That shit fire, bro.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about it. Go ahead.
For sure. Shout out to my guys, man. I got King Scar. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people on this joint. Nas, Sayer, DJ Kivs, my man Rome on the beat. Who else but me? Shout outs to you too. You know what I'm saying? All these guys helped put this project together.
Round of applause to all those gentlemen. Yeah, you already know what it is. It's your boy Loyallu checking in, and we are here live on the Let's Talk About It podcast on another special episode of the Let's Talk About It podcast. And as you know, we always have special guests in the building. But before we get into the special guests, let me shout out my brother, my right-hand man, Mr. Guy Payne.
What they do?
Mr. A.K.A. Guy Payne, A.K.A. Nova, A.K.A. Yeah, I got my man Mike Larry in the building holding down the cameras like always. Yeah, on this episode, we got a whole slew of people in the building. Shout out to everybody in the background. You already know what it is. Pleasure having y'all here in the building with us. But for the gentleman on camera, let's start off with the main event, with the main person. Why we're here tonight is we got none other my man Joey Ells in the building. What's going on, my brother?
I'm good, man. I'm happy to be here, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you for coming on, man. Next to him, we got one of the hottest DJs in Orlando, in the city. He blowing up. He working, doing what he does. If you don't know who he is, well, you might know who he is after this. My man DJ Definite in the building.
What's up, baby? How are y'all tonight? How y'all feeling?
He came on here with the cool voice.
Chilling.
Yes, I like it. Yes. Yeah, and to the far left, we got, the businessman, the brains behind everything. We got Eli. Eli, what's poppin', my G?
What's going on?
He came on even with the cooler voice. I like it. Fellas, I appreciate y'all for coming on, man. This is the Let's Talk About It podcast. A little backstory of what the Let's Talk About It podcast is about. This podcast is a platform to give artists, hustlers, entertainers, musicians, entrepreneurs a platform. Come talk about it. Come talk about their passion, what they do for a living, and give them a platform to share out to the world. You feel me? So once again, I want to thank y'all for coming on to the Let's Talk About It podcast. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. We're gonna talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and let's do it, man. Let's start off with how you guys feeling, man.
Good, man. Chilling. Having a good time.
Yeah.
Everything's good, grinding, everything's going swell, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Homie's
good.
album came out, keep it in pushing, keep grinding, and momentum, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. That's what we're here. Let's talk about the album, man. Joey Ells just dropped a new album. It is in stores and all platforms. It's in your phone right now. Whatever platform you use to listen to music, Apple, Amazon, Google, Spotify, all that is on there. Triumph, ain't it?
Yes, sir. That's what it is, man. It's called Triumph, man. Be sure to download, do what you got to do, come vibe, tag me, follow me, do what you got to do, man.
Joey Ells is the Instagram, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yo, Triumph, bro. We was out last night. We went to the listening party at Novelty, man. It was such a good vibe, man. Great vibe, good turnout. We were able to sample the album, man.
Right.
Let's start off with the title, Triumph.
Yeah.
What inspired that name? What did that?
Basically, it was real last minute with shit, but at the same time, we could curse on here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. You know what I mean? No. It was very last minute with shit. And it was just basically, I'm a spiritual person with a lot of the shit that I go through in my life and how I move. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this was an accomplishment, but in more of an incline on what I'm trying to get at in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that word kind of hit what I was going through at that moment in time. So I was like, all right, let's just lock that in.
Triumph rang out to me because as you know, we're Y.O.A. Y.O.A. stands for Years of Adversity. You feel me? I feel like anything you succeed for, you want to accomplish, you won't get it until you go through some adversity.
Facts.
Triumph is like I triumphed all that.
Over
That's
that.
yeah.
Right.
That's what when. So as soon as I heard that name,
Right.
I'm like, damn. That's what we live by.
Right.
Like we
Right,
live by
right.
that. You feel me? Like the ultimate goal is to get to the triumph and to get to victory. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you went through a whole bunch of BS on the way
That's
there.
facts.
You feel me? So
That's
years
facts.
of adversity, Y.O.A. in the building.
If I can chime in real quick, bro, what if you don't mind me asking, what project is this for you? Like, is this like your first official album? All
right, so-
like your 10th mixtape. What is it? You feel me?
I mean, I dropped a couple mixtapes beforehand. You know what I'm saying? I moved down to Orlando like 3.5, well, probably going on 4 years, a little over 4 years now, or just about 4 years. And then, you know what I'm saying? But before that, like I had a whole mixture of shit. You know what I'm saying? I dropped mixtapes and all that. But this right here is officially my first ever legit project with a team, everything going behind it. This is the first of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right. It's definitely it.
So let's speak off the album for a second. Let's talk about you.
Right.
Who is Joey Ells? Where did he come from? What does he do? Who is he? Tell the
Right.
people that don't know who you are a little bit about yourself.
All right, so check me out, man. I'm born, you know what I'm saying, in New York. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I was born in Brooklyn. I moved out to Staten Island. I got my peoples over there in Staten Island, raised over there. Then I moved out to PA. Out in the fucking Poconos, my nigga, where there ain't nothing shit over
Damn,
there.
yo.
Bro, that shit was trash. Respectfully, though. I mean, for me, though. You know what I'm saying? For me, it was trash.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
like, it just wasn't it. And
Up in the mountains, ain't
Up,
that?
nigga. Bears and all that shit. Nigga, I hated it. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. Then I was living over there, and then I moved down to over here in Orlando last couple of years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What nationality are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Full Puerto Rican, bro.
A full Puerto Rican next to Bears.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm throwing chanclatas and all that shit when I get.
That don't go hand in hand. But you
No.
know,
Nigga,
we're
don't
here
speak
now.
Spanish, bro.
I was
Nah, nigga, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you something right now, my nigga. Look, full Puerto Rican. Shout out to Boricua. It's all, you know, it's all love. I understand a little bit of Spanish, my nigga, but I speak no Spanish at all. You know what I'm saying? You already know. I'm going to speak on this right now, nigga. Chancleta. The way I just said that was wrong, my nigga. I know that. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So it's cool. It's cool.
That's love, bro.
He was trying to go with it, but you called him out on this. We're like, we're here
Yo,
now.
facts, nigga. It really is.
Yo, love. Oh, so yeah, you said you moved out to Orlando
Right.
3 years. I was gonna ask you what brought you to Orlando, but if you was out in the Poconos with Bears, I understand why you came to Orlando.
No.
but-
I remember. Yeah.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so if you want me to tell you the story, the true story of it?
Absolutely. Let's
All
talk
right,
about
man,
it.
So let's talk. All right, let's talk about it. All right, so this is what it was. So I was working up north and shit like that. Like I said beforehand, I'm a real spiritual nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I move on my principle with God, period, and everything that I do. So up north, I was working at a job and shit like that, and I had left the job, and I had always envisioned myself moving to Florida at some point in my life, right?
Right.
So I'm working at this fucking factory job, right? And this is exactly how it played out. So I had one of my niggas over there that I was cool with. He was like a pops to me, older figure. You know what I'm saying? He was spiritual too.
Yeah.
And one day I had got out of work. I got back to the crib, and I was just like, yo, like, damn, like I was Gucci. You know what I'm saying? I had my own crib. I had like mad whips. I was straight. You know what I'm saying? Had everything I wanted. And something was like, nah, nigga, like you need to leave. I had that gut feeling.
Right.
So I prayed on it. So the next day, I get to work, and my mans came up to me. He was an older head, like, you know what I'm saying, like 60, my nigga.
Yeah.
And he came up to me, he was like, yo, Joe, he's like, let me talk to you real quick. I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, he said, I just want to let you know, like, I was talking to my wife about you. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
Okay.
for what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And he was like, yo, you need to get the fuck out of here. Leave. Get the fuck out of here. You don't deserve to be here. You ain't got no kids, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know you out here for the music. Get the fuck out of here.
There's nothing. That's not.
Nah, ain't nothing for you here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a popping job and shit like that. You good. Like, you good financially, but
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I had thought about that, and I was like, mind you, this was like a couple days before, or like the day before I had prayed on it. So I got that. So I was like, I was questioning. I was like, yo, is this really God giving me a sign type of shit?
Right.
So I'm work. We worked the whole shift. I get out of work, and it was a nigga that I had trained in a manufacturing position up north that I had moved down here to Florida. That nigga, that fucking morning, I got out of work. I got a phone call from him. And he's like, yo, I got a position over here. Just come through. I got you with a lockdown. Just if you want. I know you say you always wanted to come to Florida.
Right.
Just make the move if you want to. But like, I got to plug you in or whatever. But the opportunity's there if you want it. So I was like, all right, that was my confirmation right there.
Shit was lining up.
Shit just started lining up, and I'm like, all right, bet. So then he ended up making a phone call to his boss. I had one conversation with him. He was like, yo, he basically was like, yo, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But you need to be down here in 2 weeks. Nigga, I had a crib, I had cars, you know what I'm saying? All that. Nigga, I felt that at that time of my life, I was like, yo, it was either fear of doubting or staying where the fuck I was at, or I'm gonna attack that and prove my faith to God.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, fuck, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no question for me and God. I just left. I was like, I fuck it, I'm out. So I gave everything that I had in my crib. I gave it to my man and his daughter. Shout out to my man Ruben and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I gave everything that I had in the crib. I gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? For him, his daughter, and shit like that. And then I bounced, nigga. I came down here with 2 bags of my clothes and a fucking car that was supposed to be repossessed, nigga. And I left. I rolled down here. And that's exactly what I did. And on the way here, I was second guessing what the fuck I was doing because I left everything.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So of course you're gonna have your doubts. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm driving and I lie to you now.
Oh,
my
and
nigga.
you drove? Oh, so
no, I drove.
That's a long trip to think about
what
you're doing.
My nigga. When I tell you the doubts came in,
yo,
the doubts came in, my nigga.
How many times you be like, I'm gonna bust a U-turn?
Yo, mad times. And I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Nigga, every time I hit a gas station or every time I hit I hit something where I had to stop, I swear to God, bro, I saw a cross.
Yeah.
I saw a cross, my nigga. It was on a gas station, whether it was on a fucking pole, behind a fucking van that had the family with the cross. I seen the sign.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta keep going. And I bounced and I came down here.
Bro, that no lie, bro. Like I got goosebumps just off of you. Like every pit stop you seen a cross, because that was just verifying. Like, yo, keep going.
Yeah,
keep going.
facts.
Keep going.
Yep.
Yeah, that story that you just like you come down with 2 bags is so crazy. It's so crazy because my right hand man here came. A lot more than 3 years. He came down to Florida, but he literally came down the same way.
2 bags? My nigga, I respect that, my nigga. That's love, man.
He came with a book bag on a Greyhound. You feel me? From Virginia in the mountains. You feel me? And came down here. You feel me? Off a teenager. He wasn't even an adult yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's humbling to hear that coming from you, man. And I know like it's similarities because already. You feel me? And it's crazy. That's just nuts. But I could tell you move on faith a lot, yo, just because, and you said it last night at the listening party, bro. Like on the intro, you ended it with a prayer.
Right.
You feel me? That doesn't come.
Right.
That's not usual in hip hop music.
Nah, that's
rap.
facts. That's
you
facts.
feel me? What was that prayer from? What do you want to like?
Yeah, I mean, so the intro on the album was more or less on a tip of like I needed it to be different. You know what I'm saying? Because like. A regular intro, a regular song would have been just some regular shit for regular niggas type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to, for that intro, I wanted to input my personality and my character and how I move. There's a reason why I put that prayer in there. You know what I'm saying? So like that showed where like I love keys, I love piano. You know what I'm saying? And that puts me in a whole different zone. You know what I'm saying? On real life, spirituality, and all that shit. Like it puts me in a whole. That's why it's not really like some crazy instruments going crazy. It's just a piano.
Pianos.
What I'm saying, and then a prayer at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's how that all came together.
That's dope. Because if I show you my notes, like while I was at the listening party, I'm taking notes because I know we had this pod, and I try to be on point. The very first thing I was like, intro, pianos, hard, and I put like 5 exclamation points after it.
I appreciate that, my nigga.
So that's dope. You know what I'm saying? The piano was on there, and the prayer was strong. Like I heard it, and even in the environment we on, like it struck to me. I was like, damn, dog, that like. Don't get me wrong, you was popping the shit on the first half of the intro.
Facts. Facts.
You came on like it was an intro, like let me introduce y'all to what we talking about, and you was really talking that talk. You feel me? But then you ended it with that prayer, and I was like, all right, my man is different. You feel me? Because I haven't come across that often where somebody puts their spirituality in a hip hop record, unless it's Christian music. You feel me?
That's facts.
Of course. So yo. So we're getting deep. Who do you inspire to be, bro? Like, what's the end game in this? Like,
who do I inspire to be? Man, I that's a good question. I aspire to be myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm aiming to move towards a lane or a different part of my life where I could inspire others, but inspire them in a musical sense, but also on a spirituality sense through you know how I moved and how I move in my life, the principles and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm aiming to hit people's mental after the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So fuck with me because of the music, but let me have a conversation with you after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're a whole different person. Besides off the music tip, you feel me? And I feel you. I like that.
Yeah, facts.
So, what called you to make music though? Like,
bro, all right. Shout out to Scar in the building.
Scar, what's poppin'?
Scar was popping. That's my cousin over there. Bro, we started writing music when we was 8 and 9. My pops was a DJ. His pops DJ'd too. You know what I'm saying? I was always staying over his crib when we was young, my nigga, like I said, 8 and 9 years old. And you know what I'm saying? When I stayed over his crib, his pops would play hip hop 24/7. You know what I'm saying? My pops was a DJ. He was a Latin DJ. You know what I'm saying? He went by DJ Tomcat, my nigga. The fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Latin DJ that
shout out to my pops though. That's all love. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, he went to you know, he was a DJ and shit like that. So that put me in the music realm. You know what I'm saying? And then we started getting into hip hop like together and shit like that. And then we grew up from there. And then right after that, nigga, I got hooked, my nigga. Hooked. Bro, I was rapping on a fucking bullshit mic with a fucking sock and a rubber band around that bitch. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's funny. We all
Yo, facts. You know what I'm saying?
there. Yo, for real, for real. Back in the day too, before music and microphones and equipment was so easily accessible. Back in the day, you had to grab whatever you had and make it work. You feel me? Absolutely. So you kind of answered my next question. Who inspired you to make music? But it sounds like your uncle and your pops.
Yeah, my family. Yeah, no doubt, my family.
You was just around that, like
I was around that 24/7, my nigga. Every weekend, you know how, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Spanish people, nigga, we listen to music 24/7.
Yeah.
Nigga, every weekend, niggas is throwing parties and shit like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But the hip hop is what really took my attention, and then you know what I'm saying, we moved on from that.
No doubt. How long have you been making music? Oh, since you were 8, but like since like legit, like took it serious, like this is what I want to do.
Sure, I think maybe not teenage years, like 13. I mean 8, 9. I was just freestyling and shit like that, making no sense.
Getting it together.
Yeah, getting it together. But I think I really started taking it serious in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then and people started recognizing, like, oh shit, he spit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas making beats on the lunch table, and then you just having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think trash at freestyling and shit like that. But like when it came to the writing, I was in my bag. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's basically where that started at.
No, that's a high school. So we went. That sounds about right, yo. Yeah. Right now, what is your situation right now? You independent? You signed to a label? You got a distribution deal? What's the deal right now?
Shout outs to Symphonic. Shout outs to Symphonic Latino. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Noise Nation. I am signed to, you know what I'm saying, that distribution. I'm not signed to a label. I'm fully independent in regards to that.
You want to stay independent, or you looking for a deal?
Nah, the bag come, nigga, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like
as long as it makes sense.
Yeah, if it makes sense, let's talk on it. But if not, then I'm happy where I'm at right now too. You know what I'm saying? Cause bro, you don't at this point in the time, and it's for everybody, every other artist out there, my nigga. You don't need a label at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got niggas that fuck with me heavy. I got my DJ right here, DJ definitely in the fucking building, and niggas be rocking with my shit, and then we move on that, and that creates other opportunities throughout the whole time we out here. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, if the bag come, you know what I'm saying? Like if it makes sense,
it has to
make
sense.
The bag, respectfully, the bag don't mean shit to me. It just has to make sense. You know what I'm saying? And that's on that.
Yeah, cause we seen. I'm a hip hop head, or I'm an industry head. Let's just not say hip hop. I tune into what's going on in the industry, and a lot of artists they always go get that bag, and they go get that bag, and then a year or two later they're like, what the fuck did I do? You feel me? Because they just signed some shit, didn't read the contract, and sometimes them deals is not what it is supposed to be.
Trust me, I know.
They be in the hole 3 albums. You feel me? And never get out the hole and don't even see a cent off of it. You feel me? So yeah, absolutely, artists. There's nothing wrong with going to get a deal from a label, but just make sure the deal is right. Make sure you read that contract.
Do your homework.
You feel me? And there's a lot of big words in there. You feel me? You gotta go get a lawyer that'll be able to break it down for you, and make sure it's not a lawyer that they provided for you. Make sure you go get your own lawyer. Because that's a rat game in itself. You feel me? We talked about it earlier. Music out. You don't have. This is your first full body of work, but you have a good amount of singles out.
Do I have a good amount of singles?
You have a couple. Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I had a couple. I think since I moved down to Orlando, that's when I took it up a notch as far as the professional aspect of being an artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I really started dropping shit and moving the way I was moving. You know what I'm saying? When I took it serious, way more serious when I came out here. Yeah. For sure.
What's been your favorite experience in the music culture for you?
In the music culture?
Yeah. Okay. In your experience in your music career, what's been your favorite moment?
I think there's a couple. I have one with where I signed with Symphonic and Noise Nation. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Noise Nation.
Congratulations
in the
to
fucking
that.
building. Yeah, shout outs to Noise Nation. I also have another. It's different, my nigga. Like when you out performing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, there's an energy. There's an energy that's unmatched.
Yeah.
And I think shout outs to Ricky Padilla and shit like that for throwing me on that Celine party. Cause yo, ever since I had that one performance, my nigga. Shout outs to Finesse who shot the fucking camera. My guy in the back right there.
Yeah.
Bro, that energy is different.
Yeah.
That's different. And then that put me in a whole different realm mentally. You know what I'm saying? And I need that shit
Yeah.
now. I'm hungry for that shit.
It opened up your eyes.
Yeah, like put
this
me
is
on
what
that,
I
nigga.
want.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. We talked about the good.
Right.
Tell me the bad. I know that. Has there been a bad experience?
Of course. Nigga, it ain't easy doing this. It ain't easy being independent. It ain't easy trying to chase for your dreams. You know what I'm saying? I done left everything, man. Nigga, I had everything, and I done lost it. Period. You know what I'm saying? Coming down here just to make this shit happen, man. Nigga, I ain't have nothing. I ain't have a dime to my fucking name.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's a big
you know what I'm saying?
step. Yeah.
Like you gotta be really hungry and ambitious in your dream, my nigga. Like shout outs to Eli. You know what I'm saying? Eli's my manager, shit like that. And I'll never forget we had a conversation. We was in the club, and you know, cause like I said, I move on principle with God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we had a conversation, and he was just like, "Yo, if you feel like God's telling you to leave your job, leave." Bro, that was the hardest shit to do. You know what I'm saying? That was the hardest shit to do. And after that, I had left. And the shit ain't been easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Period. It has not been easy, my nigga. But it's my hunger and my faith that keeps me going no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that end goal to see it low key, like just see it in front of you, even though whatever the fuck it is you're going through, my nigga, like trust me when I tell you, and these niggas know. These niggas in the fucking building, they know for a fact. It has not been easy for me to do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm Gucci spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gucci all around.
Yeah.
But like me making this move, I had to prove that to myself. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. You know what I'm saying?
So just the everyday life to life behind the artistry is
it ain't easy, my
it's not
nigga.
easy, yeah.
Even when it comes to recording, I'm pretty sure y'all niggas know. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's a fucking process.
Yeah.
It's a fucking process. You get one beat and it's like you waiting fucking 10 years to make sure that this one beat is valid, or you got to make sure that this one shit is okay to run with, or if this nigga's okay with it, the contracts, like it's some bullshit.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
Yeah, it ain't easy. It ain't easy.
for sure. I don't do music, but I do a lot of business with the music, and we have a roster of a lot of young artists, and that's a whole headache in itself.
Facts.
You feel me? So I understand what that means, like, and all the behind the scenes that a lot of artists don't even know comes with it. You feel me? There's a lot of paperwork, a lot of negotiations, a lot of behind the back door.
Yo,
shit
my nigga,
that
the last week to that. Bro, and Eli can even testify to this. Definitely can testify. My whole team can testify to this shit.
I already know where you're
my
going
nigga,
with
the
it.
last album was probably the last week to the album was probably the most stressful fucking time.
Yeah,
bro.
Is the mastering done?
Bro,
is it gonna be out on iTunes in time?
Yo,
it's
crazy, my nigga.
Did they accept the artwork?
Yo, yeah, bro. Yo, specifically, you know what I'm saying? You 1 point off a meter on the fucking picture, it's a dub, my nigga. Your shit ain't dropping. It's that.
Make sure you give all your producers the right credits. All the right information has to be typed in precise. You know
bro, it's crazy. Nigga, if I miss one little thing, literally, bro. Yo, literally, bro. It's crazy. It ain't no game. Like, this shit is serious. But, I mean, you know, the good thing about it is that I got a team behind me that supports me and believes in me and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? That helps me and my faith to keep it going, too.
Yeah. Dream features, man. Dream features. I know
Nigga. Dream features?
Yes.
Nigga,
give me the top.
Like, nigga, call Drake right now. Give me a fucking bag right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need, of course, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm smart about my shit, nigga. Drake is up there.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid, nigga. I don't give a fuck if I don't fuck with you or not. Get on the fucking track.
Yeah.
Let's make this happen. Let's both make a bag off it.
That's certified platinum.
Off rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Anybody else? Any other?
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to have J. Cole, Kendrick, yeah, Drake is up there. Shit, I fuck around and do some shit with Miguel. I fuck with Miguel.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That shit would be fire as fuck.
That's a vibe for the ladies.
Yeah, I need that.
Yes.
I need that.
Yeah.
Miguel, call my manager. What's up?
Make it happen. Yo, what's on your phone right now? What do you listen to? I know we were talking about a little earlier. You say you haven't been really listening to much.
It's crazy.
I know
because I know it's true.
I know what you're gonna. But go ahead.
So it's crazy. So I mean, I don't know how it is for other people and shit like that. But when it comes to, you know, I'm an artist myself. So I'm so focused in my bag that there's been point in times where I have my niggas tell me like, yo, did you hear this? Did you hear that? You should be hearing this. You should be hearing that. And I'm like, no. And it's not like a no, like no, nigga. I don't want to.
Disrespectful way, no.
Nah, it's just like I just haven't because I'm so focused on my own craft right now that I can't like literally don't even go out my way to even search other niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you feel like you can't pollute your mind with what that sound is because
you know what
might get
you know what it is as
especially
an artist,
when you're creating.
I'm gonna tell you something as an artist, right? So when you in a booth, right, and you hear somebody, let's say you in a booth and you hearing Drake, right? Mm-hmm. Subconsciously, you gonna start trying to be that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which is why I told I have mad producers that send me beats, but they send me vocals on the beat of other artists. I'm like, yo, stop sending me that shit because if it fucks up my creation on what I'm trying to do. If I hear that shit,
you're gonna go flow with that.
I'm gonna go off what they're doing, and I have to do that now, and then it sticks in my head.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Being around artists and my guy here, yo, and he used to be rap a lot. He used to tell me the same things. Like I can't. Yo, we used to like growing up. We would be in a room, just vibing out, and he'd just be freestyling and rapping. I'm like, yo, shut up. Put something on the radio. Put something on YouTube. He's like, nah, I can't. I'm focusing.
It has to be right there. It has to be right there.
Yeah.
That second, man. He's right because even when writing songs, and I tell these other niggas this too, bro. When it comes to a point, I could be in my crib, right, chilling, and I hear a beat and somebody's playing the beat, whatever, and I start feeling something. That shit has to come out right now.
Yeah.
And if you fuck that up, if you're talking to me, or if you're like, yo, I need you to shut the fuck up, because that creativeness right now is flowing, and I need to literally let it out right now, because if not, I will lose that energy.
Yeah.
Off rip. Yeah.
So music is energy for you, for sure.
Oh no, for sure. For sure. I gotta feel it.
Yeah.
I gotta feel it.
What do you think is more important in being an artist in music? Is it the hustle or the talent?
I believe that working hard is your best talent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you put the work in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That talent's gonna come off of you. Yeah, I mean you got talent and shit like that, but like just put the work in.
The hustle behind the talent is what elevates everything.
No, that's facts. Don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously, like
you need the talent.
Niggas, you need the talent. But like, there's certain niggas that pop off one song and it's a rap. You know what I'm saying? But put the work in. Yeah,
no doubt. Let's talk about. Let's get into the album now. Let's get back into Triumph.
Okay.
Last night we was at the listening party. You got 12 tracks on there, if I'm not mistaken. Correct. We spoke about the intro with the prayer. That was fire. Yeah. Do you have a set stone single that you're focusing on right now on that?
Oof. All right, I got a couple. I think from the responses that I'm getting off rip, the 730 joint, everybody's been fucking with that one heavy.
Yeah, facts. That's one of my favorites. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, everybody's been fucking with that shit heavy. I got 24K a couple of times. I got Hop a lot. Mm-hmm. I got Hop. Rotate. Rotate's been like one that's just like a vibe off rip. Everybody fucking with that heavy.
For the ladies.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah. How I yeah.
So you still don't know which one.
I still don't know, my nigga. Like
you're getting feedback.
Yeah, I mean, I need a little more time. Like I just dropped it a day ago, so
let me ask you if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay, because I was telling you earlier before we got on mic that you got like two different vibes. So you start off with the intro, and I can see like your spirituality and your personality come through, you know?
Right.
But then you got like a whole section like mid-album where it's like the Rotate, the Hop, the 24K. Yeah. Which I get it. We're in Orlando, it's for the clubs, you have the DJ, your team.
Right.
So do you enjoy making those introspective records more, or do you prefer doing the club bangers? You get what I'm saying?
Yo, I enjoy making music, my nigga.
Okay.
Whatever puts me in the bag at that very moment,
I respect that.
I'm a fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? The reason why the album is basically separated almost in three terms, and I guess you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the first half is more like a little commercial, shows more of my personality and commercial. Then the second half goes into more of that like, okay, bop, like shake your ass, have some fun with type of shit. And then the third half goes to like that lyrical shit, like I get in my bag if I want to, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. So like that, and I wanted that because had I just stuck to one lane, like niggas be telling me all the time, they're like, yo, I'm like, yo, Joey, like, yo, what's your lane? I don't have one.
You shouldn't put yourself in a lane.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have one. I let whoever fuck with my music, let them fuck with it. There's so many people that right now that's been fucking with my music, and then they dead ass. There's so much different music that they like. You know what I'm saying? And then whichever one pops from there, then I'll fuck with that after. You know what I'm saying? But me as an artist, like since this is my first project, I need to make sure like I need to hit everything. Let me cover everything. Yeah. Whichever one y'all fuck with the most, we ride with that one. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
What was that done with in the body of the work of the album? You said 3 different parts. You feel me? Right. Was that intentionally or did that just come organically?
Organically.
Yeah,
organically.
Yeah.
I mean, it was intentional when setting up the album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But organically, like I said, like it don't matter what type of beat you send me. Just send me a beat. If I fuck with it, I'm gonna write. I don't give a fuck if it's EDM, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just if I'm feeling it, I'm gonna do something with it.
Absolutely.
And that's it. Yeah.
Yo, how does it feel? Like the turnout at the listening party was very nice, bro, and the after party at Tier. By the way, every Thursday we at Tier nightclub, Spanglish Thursdays. Pull up, we lit in there. It's always a problem.
Definitely on set.
Yeah,
Facts.
always.
You know that. You know that.
He always tearing down the building. He be having it in his pocket. It be light work for him.
Facts.
How is that? How was that love, that support for you last night?
It was dope. It was real dope, my nigga. Like, up north and shit like that. Like, you know, people fuck with you, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's a different mentality up north. It's a way different mentality. Like, niggas fuck with you to the extent that to the point where it's gonna benefit them. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I came down here, and I always have that mentality come down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always gonna be an extent. I know you just fucking with me for this or that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. The genuine love, that people that just came out and just like vibe, like took time out of their fucking lives to just pull up, nigga, that means the world to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I recognize who the fuck they were, who pulled up. You know what I'm saying? There's people who couldn't pull up. It is what it is. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I move on from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was there in the building, and I was very happy to see the turnout. You feel me? Because I know as with working with artists, I know what it means to putting all this hard work and putting all these events together and then throwing it, and then not having nobody show up or having a limited amount of people show up to having a good amount of people show up.
Right. It's crazy, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm only down here a couple years. It ain't like I lived here my whole life.
Yeah.
So everybody who did pull up, that shit was lit, my nigga. Like, I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I had a good fucking, like, straight up a good vibe. There's mad niggas that pulled up, show love. It was dope. It was definitely a dope ass environment, man. I appreciate every one of y'all, for real.
Yeah, it was a great vibe. People showed so much love. People were so energetic into the music, and that was dope. That was dope. How long did it take you to make this album?
So a lot of the songs were like previously recorded. Depends on. So we just basically was like, yo, let's just put out a fucking album. Yeah. I had all these. I still got mad songs in the bag right now. We got like a vault, my nigga. Like, we ready to just explode. You know what I'm saying? But like, we was like, yo, let's drop an album. I went back into my vault and I was like, okay, these type of songs. I need these type of songs. I need those type of songs. I need these type of songs. And then when it came to the first half of the album, I started demonstrating a little bit of diversity on the album as far as like just different, like commercial. You know what I'm saying? A little more commercial. Just have fun with it. So I want to just throw a little sparkle in there and shit like that. But like, as far as like the whole thing, bro, some of these songs is like, nigga, like a year or two probably old, right? Like old,
So
my
they've
nigga.
been in the vault.
They've been in the vault. Yeah, they've been in the vault. You know what I'm saying?
It's dope that even a song being that old could still translate to being something dope a year and a half or 2 years later.
No, that's facts, bro. Like, even now, I got people that, you know what I'm saying, they repost my shit, and I'm like, nigga, this shit, like, to me, it's like, you know, this shit is 3 years old, but like, to them, they're like, nigga, this shit is crazy.
I felt like, I heard We Outside.
Nigga,
3 years ago.
I'm tired of listening to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in this fucking building, they know. Nigga, we pop up everywhere. Everybody's like, yo, We Outside. They drop that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, to us,
we still be in that beat like this,
you
though.
have to, though. You have to.
It's a bop. That's just a bop. That's just a bop.
Even when they text me, yo, definitely play We Outside, I'm like, yo, I'm tired of this fucking track.
Facts.
Heard this shit how long already?
And that's my DJ talking, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's like, yo, fuck up, nigga. Like,
I was like, yo, give me another track, nigga. I'm tired of this shit.
Everybody out there, have no worries. The whole body of music to replace that.
Nah, that's facts.
Hey, but We Outside is still a bop no matter what.
I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate that for
That's a vibe. Yo, when I be in the club after a couple Don Julio shots, you definitely know because I be serving them up. Like,
Facts.
go ahead, take a shot.
I know I'm doing my shit when Luke comes and gives me a few shots. I'm like, all right, bet. We good. We vibing.
Let's turn up. You feel me? And then when that come on, I be in there. I be getting down. Yo, and you got anything else for him, guy?
Nah, we got into everything, man. I was gonna break down the album a little bit more, but
what's up?
I feel like we good, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. The only thing I was gonna say was that line that changes. But we good. We good though, baby.
Okay.
We good.
Yo, so I have a segment, and we're gonna get into the segment with you guys too as well.
Okay.
But since we're here with you now, I have a segment called This or That.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna give you an option. You gotta pick one or the other. If you can't pick one or the other, you gotta take a shot.
Okay. So let's
with
do it. Yeah, let's do it.
It's nothing crazy. I don't have a lot, just a couple.
All right.
Studio vibes or club vibes?
Studio vibes.
All right. Collaborations or solo music?
Solo.
Thotties or wholesomes?
He's a funny nigga. Let's. I mean, if I can have a bad shorty, that's some real shorty. I'll be with the wholesome.
The wholesome?
Yeah.
With some thought in her, but just for you?
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. Fuck it up for me.
That sounds like both. I think we should get a shot. Smoking or drinking?
Drinking.
Drinking.
Yeah,
okay.
drinking.
Big girls, skinny girls, or thick girls?
Thick girls.
Thick girl. Oh, that shit was easy. All right.
Yeah.
Drill music or lyrical miracle?
Oh, lyrical.
All right.
Yeah,
Round
lyrical.
of applause,
Yeah,
man.
lyrical.
Round of applause, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Yo. We here. Give them another shout out where they could find you, the name of the album, where they could get it, all that.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Joey. I was in the motherfucking building, man. Listen, you can find my album called Triumph, man. All major platforms. Just search it up. Whatever the fuck you got, wherever you listen to music, just search up Triumph by Joey Ells. Holla at your boy, man. I appreciate you guys for having me. Straight up.
Now, once again, I appreciate you for coming through, man.
All day. Anytime, bro.
This shit
Anytime.
was a vibe, man. I appreciate the album is a vibe, bro. You know, when we outside. It's always love, man. We
Always.
going up from here, man.
Always, man.
Whatever you
Appreciate
like,
you, my dog.
whatever you need from me, man. Whatever I could do, just I'm a phone call away. Whatever I could do, you let me know, and I'll make it happen, dog. It's family. We up from here, bro. Chill.
Living a dream, never was easy, it ain't what it seems. Roll with a mob and I roll with a team. If you the op, then you know what it mean.
We're not done yet, though.
No, you don't
We going for part 2.
Born on the road,
We got the Ony family in the building.
When they come to me,
You feel me?
Yes, sir. You know the vibes.
Cool as can be. Know who you are, you never was
Eli.
me. Bring out the bell, I see you gon' choke.
What it do? DJ
DJ
Definite was popping with you, boy.
Good, man. What's up, man? What we doing?
Man, Definite.
What up?
I got something for you, bro.
Let's get it.
I need to know, bro. How long? City of Orlando, man. I've been out here. I've been in the club scene for a long time, 15 years plus.
Okay.
Low key. You feel me? You recently just popped up not too long ago, man. Where are you originally from? How did this DJ shit start? Talk to me, man.
Bet. Originally from New York City, born in Manhattan, raised in Yonkers.
Okay.
Moved out a little bit in my life towards. Lived in Seattle for a little bit, and from there I came out here.
Okay.
So I didn't start my career in New York. I was always influenced by music, the vibe, the how it is out there, the energy,
Yeah, for sure.
the rhythm, and I was back in the day how we used to burn the music on CDs and shit. So I was the guy like
You was the music guy.
Yeah,
You
I was
knew
the
all
music
the
guy in the
new
house parties and
music.
shit. I burned the CDs, or I was on the iPod all night playing shit.
You had the playlist on lock.
So what I'm saying, like I always wanted to take care of the party in that manner. So yeah, I came out here. I moved out here in 2016.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
in like August 2016, in December, I was like, yo, you know what? I want to actually pursue this.
Yeah.
And that's when, at the time, I was going to a studio with my cousin because he was doing music, and the manager was a DJ, and so I booked him to teach me, and he taught me the basics, and I took it from there.
For sure. Hey, and so you 16 to what 22? What is that? 6, 7 years?
6, yeah.
6. Yep. bro. In that 6 year span of time, what has been one of your high moments in your career?
I don't know yet because I haven't even
Yeah, I like that answer.
reach my goals and shit yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you haven't really you don't think you've reached to like something like, damn, this is it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you it's there though. I see it coming for you,
yeah,
my boy.
where I'm at,
Yeah.
where I feel to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody gives me different feedback, and they might see me sometimes low key bigger than I think I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at like just with the consistency and groundwork and getting to know the game. You know, I was doing it the year that I started like actually getting into the club scene. Not practicing, not being known, none of that was 2019.
Yeah.
So that was the year, and then I lost a year with COVID. So I've only been doing this 2 or 3 years, and in that time when during COVID or something, that's when I met Eli.
Yeah.
And then through Joey,
Okay.
I was DJing, the spot that I'm gonna be at
Yeah.
tonight in Utopia, and I was just cool with Joey off vibes and his brand and shit, and he introduced me to Eli. Eli started talking, and
It's been
that's
up from
where
there.
I've gotten more shaped with a business mindset with do this, don't do that, etc. to sharpen the blade a little bit. Feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah. I haven't, not yet. I haven't had those moments for myself.
What's next though? What's next?
What's next? Right now I'm working on a nice lineup. I'm going back to my home city, New York City.
Okay.
I've gone up there a few times and DJed and stuff. Took a lot of groundwork because that's a city that does not need any guest DJ.
None.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They don't need that at all. And it's tough to make it out there. So I'm blessed with the connections I've made and all that. So right now what's next is me going up there. I'm going up there in June for about a week.
Okay.
Getting the big market clubs under my belt and showing out my talent there and just building the brand. Now, I'm big on branding. I invest in my brand. The money I make, I invest in either recaps, the way I move, my clothing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look like a business to make money.
Branding, imaging is so important, man. To any, not even just artists, DJs. I mean, DJs are artists nowadays. You feel me? But in the entertainment world, like the branding and the image is so important. You feel? If you don't look like, as sad as it sounds, you feel me? If you don't look like,
it's really like that, and I've learned that and accepted it.
Yeah.
Feel me? Because like sometimes I would. Eli makes fun of me like, yo, do you know how to dress down, bro? Like, we're just going to fucking Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, nah, bro, because if I bump into somebody there.
I don't believe that Eli is telling you that.
Nah, he does. He does.
That's a fact.
He definitely.
That's a fact. Trust me, it's a fact.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Nah,
because I haven't
like-
seen you when you're just hanging out. I always seen you.
We're fucking Balenciagas to the beach.
Nah, so I say like, yo, I'm a business, and that's the image, that's the branding I built for myself. That's why, look, he brought up, okay, I'm wearing it tonight, but I've just built a liking for the Balenciaga brand, and now people, if I wear something different, they'll be like, yo, what's going on? Where's your Balenciaga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
You really wore it to the beach, though.
yeah, nah, I did.
Yo, speaking of New York and the vibes and that environment, yo, in the last couple of years, I've seen that shift, that environment of that New York scene shift down here. You feel me? Where DJs are now DJing multiple nights in multiple spots in a night. That's new here in Orlando. That's not something common that's happened here in the last. I'll say that maybe in the last 5-6 years that's happened.
Yeah.
How is that for a DJ? Like how the toll it plays on
from some of the OGs that I've heard, like that DJ'd here, that DJ here a few years ago. They said that's new.
Yeah.
But one of the bigger parts is it's a lot of more spots opening up.
Yeah.
A lot of more clubs, a lot of more movement, a lot of more action, and then we got a lot of DJs that have moved here from New York, so they come with that hustle and. Feel me? So it's like, yo, we gotta we gotta maximize our money. There's time slots all night, 10 to 12, 12 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Because pre-COVID, there wasn't that, like you said, there's a lot of more people moved down, and a lot of people moved down to open up businesses, and a lot of have people from up north, whether it's from Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, New Jersey, have that mindset. They want to do lounges, they want to do small nightclubs, they want to do lounges / restaurants. You feel me? And so there's been a lot of more businesses that are catering to that. You feel me? And so before that, there was maybe 3 DJs that were able to move around from night to night, because the Orlando scene is from 10 to 2. Was 10 to 2. Clubs open at 10. Shit closed at 2.
Yeah.
There was no after hours. There was no nothing. Now it's a whole different world. You feel me? But my question is like, yo, is that hard for a DJ to DJ 4 spots in one night 3 times a week, or is it just
honestly? And I have this convo with DJ friends, and you know,
yeah.
With DJ Talk, we compare ourselves to from this dude to that dude, and it comes down to the hunger. It comes down to how you built. Because I could do. I'm gonna make all my stops. You know what I'm saying? Me, because I'm hungry. Yeah, I don't care how lit I am. I don't care how tired I am. I'm gonna get to my set on time and do 5, 6, 7 stops if I have to. That's what I booked myself for. I'm gonna get it, because every set I look at it like somebody could be there, listen to me, that gonna open another door.
Yeah,
I don't slack on no set, and I'm not gonna, feel me, like not
leave
go
no
because
money on
I'm
the table.
tired. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because if you don't do it,
no to money.
If you don't do it, somebody else.
And then this is where I look at it, like how I always tell, like, you know, the next upcoming DJ, like you know, people look at me now and, you know, might say I'm popping, I'm on, and I'm one of the, you know, better ones. My name is out there, but it took me, you know what I'm saying? Crying. Like the same ones, you know, respectfully, that used to curve me. Now it's like I'm one of the go-tos.
Yeah.
And it's just the way I carry myself, the way I spin and all that. So where my attitude, my attitude is, there's a nigga out there like me, hungry, and he's coming. So I better keep on my foot on the gas, because that nigga's coming. There's another me out there right now. So I'm not gonna let the foot off the gas for what?
Absolutely.
Even though he gonna get it in his own lane, feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna let off the gas and
just give
him
it to
take that. You know what I'm saying? That wave. You know, even though I don't compare myself, you know, everybody's gonna make their own money.
Yeah.
But like, there's somebody out there working as hard or harder than you, and I have the same hunger how I was when I started.
You're not gonna give it up easy to nobody.
Nah.
They gotta earn that.
Right.
They want that. They want that spot. You gotta come earn it. You gotta put in the same amount, if not more work than what I put in, or what you put in, I should say. Yo, let the people know where they can follow you, where they can find you, what clubs you be at. Talk to them.
Y'all can follow me on IG, DJ Definite. That's where I post, you know, everywhere I'm at. It's sporadic where I'm at during the week. Definitely every Thursday we at Tier. That's a given.
Spanglish Thursdays.
You know, Fridays mostly I'm at Utopia. Saturdays, you know, it's a give and take depending where I'm at. And, you know, we travel. We go to North Carolina. We working on Cleveland right now. New York next month. Working on Miami. You know, we working on Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Branching out, doing different things, showing talent in different cities to, you know, make people miss you a little bit where you from.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Man, make sure you follow him at DJ Definite on Instagram. He got a lineup wherever he's going to go at. And trust me, wherever he DJs at, it's going to be a vibe. That's the party you need to be. Especially Thursdays at Tier, because...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Es una película para que tú lo sepas.
Facts. Teteo full.
Always, bro. Always. Yo, Eli, what's good, my brother? How you been, man? Talk to me, man. What's up? Yeah? We're going to make it a third. See if we get some more energy in you. Yo, what's up, man? You're a promoter out here, correct? In Orlando. A businessman.
I own a promotion company.
Okay.
You're a promoter, my guy. It's all right.
But other than promotion, what else do you do?
I have a few other businesses.
Yeah. You hookah services, you know, you manage artists, you manage DJs.
I would say by definition, I'm a contractor.
Okay.
Like, because any business that I have is usually involved in contracts.
Right.
You know.
Mr. Entrepreneur man over here.
So, you know, working with artists, it's kind of the same thing.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Relationships, this and that. Just trying to build certain shit to get those contracts or getting in a certain venue, or you know what I mean? So
yeah. Yeah. Your promotion company is called Ony Group, correct?
Yeah.
What's that name about? What does that mean?
actually kind of was a collective, but me and DJ Definite, he's actually part owner in it.
Okay.
But we started it. Well, before I get to that, the name originated because we're in Orlando, but we're all from New York.
Okay.
Literally all of us. So, Ony
Stands for Orlando, New York. Yeah.
I never knew that. Yeah.
But
I never knew that, and that's genius, bro. That's so dope. I didn't know that, and for as long as I known you guys, I didn't know that meant.
Yeah.
I'm glad I asked you that question because that's dope. How long has the promotion company been in motion?
a year and 2-3 months, maybe.
Yeah. So you want to say right after? Well, that's
A year and 3 months.
yeah. That's crazy, man. That round of applause to you, man, because that shit is huge, bro. Because in the time in that small amount of time, bro, your promotion group has blown up in the scene of Orlando, bro, and you've been some of the hottest parties in the city, bro.
Yeah. Well, I definitely couldn't do it alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it's Ony Group.
Yeah.
It's collective.
So speaking of the collective, speaking of the group, who is Ony Group and what do they do?
Key factors, the key people involved are myself, DJ Definite, Joey Ells, and our brother over there, Finesse.
Okay.
We basically started the group.
Right.
As far as roles go, Finesse, he's just he does camera work. He also is really Finesse is his IG. So follow him, but
Yeah.
he's actually a creator. So he does funny videos and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we kind of use him and a lot with working with Joey.
Right.
So the primary goal for Ony Group has nothing to do with promoting.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about it.
Right.
You know, a lot of people try to compare, put this party, this and that. I don't care about none of it. The goal for starting Ony Group was because these two, they happen to be my best friends, so they asked me to be their manager just because I was giving advice all the time. So eventually it came to a point where I was like, yo, why don't you just manage me? It'd be a good look whatever, you're already doing it. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. And then I was thinking, I was like, what's the best way to get their name out there in this world? Like, what's the best thing that we could do?
Right.
What's the best platform? So I was like,
To elevate all that.
So I was like, we'll start, because what we wanted to do was, obviously managing Definite, we want to give him an opportunity to play at parties.
Yeah.
You know? If we throw a party, he's guaranteed to get booked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Joey Ells, we wanted to get his name out there, but as a starting artist, you don't really have that much name, so nobody just wants to book you to host. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, start a party, have you host, have you perform, whatever we got to do. So that's what we started
And
doing.
you have the DJ that's gonna constantly play his music throughout the city. Yeah.
So it was just kind of like brainstorming all that. I was like, you know what, this will probably be the best thing to do just to get out. And through that, we built a lot of relationships with certain people that have put us in position, as well as family that are also in the industry that, just a lot of things combined that was the primary goal, though, for them. That's why we started it.
Yeah.
Just for them. So let's just say they take off. I'm going to leave Ony Group to whoever.
Yeah.
And, we're just going to continue.
Yeah. Everything else after that it's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt. How many nights are? And I know you said that Ony Group is much more than a promotion company, but in the promotion aspect of the entity of the part of the company, how many nights are you promoting right now?
5 parties a week, 4 nights. So Tuesdays we're at Guilt, Thursdays we are at
Tier Nightclub.
Spanglish Thursdays.
Yeah.
Gotta come there. It's the best party on Thursday.
For sure.
But Saturdays I'm at Celine nightclub, and then Sundays I do a brunch.
Another movie at Celine every Saturday is crazy in there.
Stupid.
So, and then the following Sunday, like the next day, the Sunday, we have a brunch. I'm not gonna say this is all me, but some of my partners, Wolfpack Lou, Ricky Padilla, they're the ones who really put me in a position to do a lot.
At Vision, correct? That's at Vision?
Yeah, that's at Vision.
Yeah, that's also another brunch vibes. That's A1.
So, and that's what I meant by like we built certain relationships because they kind of put us in a lot of position or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of took it from there.
Yeah.
And then sorry to cut you off.
No. I'm sorry to cut you. I just wanted to give it a shout out to Wolfpack Lou, man. He's a good dude, man. That puts a lot of people on, man. Shows love to a lot of people in the city, man. If you don't know who Wolfpack Lou is, you gotta know. You probably do if you're in the city of Orlando, man. Shout out to Wolfpack Lou. Shout out to his brand P1 Vodka. Shout out to Wolfpack Hookahs and all his 1,000 partnerships he has.
Facts.
Yeah, man. You wanna let the people know where they can find you, where they could go see you, go follow you to your parties, and where they could find you on social medias.
Yes. Sorry, we had one more party, which was Sunday night. We're at Eden every Sunday.
Yes.
So I had to throw that in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to Ricky Padilla. But you can follow me at Ony Group ENT.
And then right there,
That's on IG.
yeah, right there they'll have all the lineup of where the hottest parties in the city is gonna be at for sure, man. Let's get into this or that. I got something for both of y'all, definite. Oh, all three of y'all could jump in if you want. Well, this one's for more for definite because this is more DJ based. CDJs or turntables?
You know what? I started way late in my career.
Yeah.
I started late in the DJ game, so I could spin on whatever, but you know what I'm saying? I'm fresh in the game, so I would like CDJs. But if somebody throws some turntables at me, I'm gonna figure it out, and I have, and I'm gonna still spin the same. So you know, it depends on what. But if I had to say, like if I came up in the right time, and what feels better, what makes you feel like you're working more, definitely turntables.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, times are different, and you know you don't need that. But yeah, they definitely
CDJs is your vibe right now, though. That's what you go to.
That's what's
Yeah. You like just when you're vibing out, when you're working, you just like DJing, or you like rocking out the mic while you're DJing?
Nah, definitely rock out the mic. Have to keep people engaged. You know, I'm still new in the game. I'm still getting better. I pay attention to a lot of DJs to see what to say, what not to say, when to say it. You know, building an experience for the crowd. You know, at the end of the day, there's a lot of chatter behind the scenes that people don't realize. You know, with promoters wanting you to do this or the club wanting you to do that, and you know, I might look like I'm standing there not doing anything, but I have 6 people in my ear, and I'm still simultaneously making you have a good time. And you know what I'm saying? So definitely.
And then you got 10 people in the crowd like this playing.
Exactly. Bad Bunny! You know, and it's like there's I've built. You know, I think I'm great at a certain. I don't do it the same every night, and y'all hear me, so y'all could attest. But I don't have. Y'all might know my where I might go with this or my tendencies, but. There's a certain formula that I've built that I could go simultaneously from, let's say, Latin to hip hop. There's a certain way to go about it. You know, I want to keep a vibe a certain way to not throw you off. Like, the worst thing is they got you vibing to this, and then you randomly go to, it's like me playing Bad Bunny, Dakiti, and then going to Future Savages. Feel me? Like, that does not go. Even you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain way to
get to that.
Ease into it. So a lot of it is with mic talk and building the vibe, getting the people's attention, making them laugh with that. And sometimes you don't even need to do much with the music if you're talking well. But I like enhancing my performance, like DJing with how I play already.
With the talk game. Yeah, correct. Absolutely. Then that goes for every DJ. Like if your talk game is not on point, but you gotta elevate, because that's gonna bring your party to a whole nother level, man.
Correct. Facts.
Yeah. And that's not something that you learn from one day. That's
that's over time. That's over time.
Yeah, and especially is it different? Is it different the song selection and how you talk on the mic, city to city?
Yeah, definitely. Like here, you know, I love Orlando and all that, but you know, I'm from, you know what I'm saying, New York City, so naturally we talk mad shit.
Yeah.
So you know, so here I ain't gonna lie, I've had to.
Dumb it down.
Yeah, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it ain't the culture out here. Yeah. But it will be different if you hear me play here or over there. Yeah, you know, like over there, you got to come aggressive. You better talk over there. Random people come to you, yo, what's up? You ain't talking, Mike, this shit don't work. Like, what's going on, bro? Yeah. Over here, like, you don't talk, whatever.
Yeah.
But now over there, it's like, yo, bro, like, what's good, bro? Like,
I noticed that shit though.
And I've gone through it because I've DJ when I started my career. I've gone over there. Niggas have done that to me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh nah, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta bring that pressure.
You
when
got to, yeah, for sure.
And that just makes me better as a, overall.
I got one for all of y'all. Hip hop or Latin music?
Hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop, man. I love my Latin music. I love my Latin music, but to me as a DJ, and you know what I'm saying, like I'm known in the Latin DJ world, like in the Latinos.
Yeah.
I'm known as that hip hop DJ. Like, nah, this nigga play not hip hop. It's not that. It's just I feel like I could do a lot more, a lot quicker, and build a crazier, different vibe with hip hop. Because there's mad wordplay, there's mad different moods in certain songs that I want to reach and want to tap into.
Yeah.
Latin music is more like, ain't nothing wrong with it. I could still build a crazy vibe, but it's just slower.
It's your
people want to hear the whole song a little bit. People want to hear the whole song a little bit more than hip hop. Like hip hop, man, I'll go through 30 tracks in 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, but have you vibing? So
yeah,
I love hip hop, but I'll play the same whatever party. I go to a Hick Dominican party, play the same fire, have you feeling the same way as I would in a hood party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Florida or New York?
In terms of what?
Yeah, in terms of you know what I'm saying.
State or
Florida or New York?
New York.
Okay.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'm from there, born and raised, went to school there. There's certain things, you can't replace coming from there. So, I moved here. I can't really compare them because each has their pros and cons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even.
Which one do you stop sugarcoating the question? Answer.
Hey man, look. If I get presented the right deal, like the right opportunity in the city, I'm going over there.
You going back to the city?
Correct.
Okay.
That's how it is.
What you
Read
got?
between the lines.
Wherever the bag's at.
I like that. Okay. I like that. Concerts or clubs?
Excuse me. Say what?
Concerts or clubs? You would be in the business aspect. You in
Concerts.
performance.
Yeah. Concerts.
You as well.
Concerts.
You know what? I haven't. I'm gonna probably say concerts when I open up for an artist in the concert.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on this guy right here.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Get in the Amway and all that.
Soon come.
Then I could answer that question.
Soon come, my brother. It's gonna happen. We putting it out there right
Son,
now,
you
man.
can't
We're
be
going.
late,
All big venues be shutting that shit down soon.
You heard it here first, man.
On the Let's Talk About It podcast.
You heard? Amway Center, Joey Ells. You heard it here first.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, with that being said, man, I want to thank you guys once again for coming to the Let's Talk About It podcast, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I think it was a great conversation, man. I learned a lot more about you gentlemen that I didn't know before, man. And I hope all the viewers listening and watching learned a lot, man. Make sure you follow them. The links will be in the descriptions down below. Follow them, show love, download Triumph. It's a crazy body of work, man. Make sure you follow DJ Definite.
Definitely.
All the hottest parties, Eli, Ony Group, all the hottest parties in Orlando. Even they're going everywhere, man. So stay tuned. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Let's Talk About It podcast, man. It's your boy Loyal Lou, God Payne, Y.O.A in the building. You already know. Holla.
You just too lazy, go earn 4 words, look, fuck you, pay me. Hey Bob, like you crazy. They wanted me to help, I wouldn't do it if you paid me.